welcome back to another taste test review. So this one is for the brand new Cherry Vanilla Coke. Not just Cherry Coke, not just Vanilla Coke, it's 2-in-1, which I'm really excited for because I always liked Cherry Coke. And Vanilla Coke, once upon a time, was my jam. It was like my bridge gateway soda into chain drinking caffeinated sodas because I used to, like, once upon a time, cream soda was my favorite. And then somewhere along the lines, I got my hands on Vanilla Coke, and oh my god, that stuff was like crack to me. The problem was I would go through it so fast. I would go through like a 12-pack in under a week, and then we'd start buying like the 20-can boxes, and I hit a point where I'd go through that in like a week. I was like, okay, this is a problem. So I switched to Dr. Pepper because it slowed me down enough to where it's like, okay, I can drink just like one of these in a day, which I mean, I realize it's still bad. You shouldn't be drinking soda every day, and yet here I am out here doing exactly that after I don't know how many years, and do as I say, not as I do, okay? This is like, it's my one vice, guys. I don't smoke, I don't do drugs, I don't have sex, I don't do much of fucking anything, for the most part, I steer clear of alcohol these days. My one vice is caffeine. Let me have my fucking caffeine. Thank you. Anyways, so Cherry Vanilla Coke, I was like, oh, oh, this could be dangerous. But at the same time, I was like, I have to get my hands on it. Like, this is not an optional. So I looked at the stores for weeks on end. I ended up buying a box of soda from Whole Foods that was cherry vanilla cream soda. Oh my god, I need to review that for you guys too before I make it gone, but oh, it's good too. But this stuff, it was probably both a blessing and a curse that the first time I found it, they had a sale on buy 2, get 2 free with the boxes. So I did. I bought 4 boxes of it without ever having tasted it, just knowing how I used to be with Vanilla Coke. I was like, oh, if I can taste the Vanilla Coke in it, I can tell I am going to breeze right through all 4 boxes in, like, no time flat. It's been 5 days. The first 12-pack is gone. It's shameful. I was like, god damn, I like snap back into old habits that fast. Wow. Wow. Okay, so I'm just like, even though I really love this stuff, I can tell once I go through those 4 boxes, I need to go back to like the regular Coke and possibly step back down to Dr. Pepper again. Because I'm like, this is becoming an issue very quickly with how much the soda intake went ding, 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 like within a day of getting my hands on this. It's like the same thing that happens to me if I get my hands on Pepsi of any sort, really. I have the same problem with that. So, the weird thing, it doesn't happen with regular Coke. It used to. It used to. I don't know when I started being able to drink that like a normal human, but we're not here to talk about that. We're here to talk about the Cherry Vanilla Coke that just came out, so let me tell you about it. So, first things first, I have the cans. I don't know if they make bottles, but I've got it in cans, and I got it in 12-packs. But, the nutrition facts on it say that it's got 140 calories per can, which is not great, that I'm drinking like 2 or 3 of these in a day. That's not even the worst thing. No, the worst thing is the sugars. It's like 78% of what you're supposed to have your sugar intake a day, and I'm sitting here having like 3 in a day, and that's not the only sugar I'm ingesting. I'm like, yeah, this has to, like, knock it off quick, because, oh, that's bad. It's bad. But yeah, that. Does it say how much caffeine's in it? Let's see, does it say? It should say somewhere on it. But I'm not seeing it. Wait, is that it? Caffeine content, 34 milligrams. So I think that might actually be a touch less than Dr. Pepper. No wonder I'm drinking multiples. I'm like, get that caffeine in my system. Just hook it into my arm, you know, just drip. Anyways, we're gonna get into it. So, God, that's good. So, this stuff Me personally, I find it's way closer to the vanilla side of the line than the cherry side of the line, but I do taste both in there. So unlike the orange Coke, where to this day, I swear to God, I have never once actually successfully tasted the orange in that. Only the vanilla. Even though I smell it, I can smell it's there. For whatever reason, I cannot taste it in that. I don't have that issue with any other orange thing. So it's not like I have no taste receptors for orange. No, just the orange Coke. I still feel like you all are trolling me on this one and that there's not actually orange flavor in there. It's just a scent. And that you're all just telling me that there's orange. But why would they be selling that for a year straight if that were the case? I don't know. But seriously, I cannot taste the orange in that. I don't know why. But anyway. But in this, I do get both flavors. But I get a lot more of the vanilla. It's interesting. It's like, initially, what hits my tongue first is the cherry. I get that at the back of my tongue very distinctly. It's almost the Dr. Pepper taste, actually. But if I let it hit the front of my tongue more so, then I get the vanilla. And since I drink with a straw, that's more of where it hits when I'm sipping it, so could be why I primarily taste that more so than the other. But I do get both. I do get both flavors in there. But I feel like the ratios on the flavors, it's like 75-25. It's not very evenly matched. Even when I intentionally make it hit the back of my tongue and bypass the front, I still feel like those ratios stand. So I don't know what's up with that. They could have made it a little more even, because that is one thing I noticed with that cream soda that I was talking about. They got it about even 50-50. But then again, cream soda in its nature is vanilla to start with, so just saying, it kind of isn't the same deal here, but just saying. It's doable, but I am happy with the fact that it tastes more like the vanilla, because I like the vanilla better, but on the same token, I'm like, oh, that makes it that much more dangerous with me. But because I have no self-control. None. None at all. I'm like, just since we've been on camera, I've drank almost half of it already. I'm already mentally thinking about the next one. It's bad. It's bad, guys. I just, once I get through those 4, I have to stop with them. Like, for real. Because this is an issue. It's a stupid issue, but it's an issue. So what am I doing? Chugging it. Because no self-control. I would rate this, personally, even as much as I'm enjoying them, as much like crack as they are to me, I'm actually not going to give it the perfect 5. I'm going to give it a 4. Because the flavors aren't that evenly paired. I thought, especially judging by the way that they made the image look, that it was going to be more 50-50. But then again, look how much of that cherry is covered in vanilla. We don't get the image of the full cherry, but it implies that all the way up to about here, like 3/4 of it is vanilla. Which is exactly what I taste in there. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Just the name being as it is, and even cherry coming first and it being the thing I taste less, I don't know. For me, that drops it down a point. But I do love it. Like, way too damn much to where I'm gonna have to pump the brakes once I get through them. But, because, yeah, this is really not good. I'm like, I cannot let myself get back into the habit of this being a thing just as the default. I will, on a limited run basis, allow it, only because I know damn well that I can sit here and claim that I won't, but I'd be lying to myself. I know it's going to happen with the ones that are here. So fine, I will, on this limited basis, allow it with what I've got. And then after that, I gotta pump the brakes. Because it's too much of an issue for me, apparently. I cannot be trusted with it. So, anyways. Yeah, I enjoy it way too much. I would recommend it, like, but at the same time, if you have that same weirdness with the vanilla Coke that I do, You might want to have a loved one hold on to them for you and dole them out to make sure you don't do what I do and just go freaking ape shit with them. I almost said AWOL. I guess that works too, but just to keep some sort of limits on it to where you're not just chain drinking all of them all of the time. But most of you probably have a little thing called willpower that I don't seem to have, so it probably isn't an issue for you guys. But if it is, that would be my recommendation. But again, do as I say, not as I do, since clearly I can't be bothered to actually do that. But anyway, it's so bad. It's so bad, guys. But anyway, that is it for this one. So as usual, if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a like. If you're not already, you'd like to be, click subscribe, hit that notification bell icon so you never miss an upload, leave comments down below if you guys tried this. Is it like crack for you too? Because for me, I'm like, oh my god, this is literally like drugs. Anyways, let me know, good, bad, or otherwise, what your thoughts are on this one, as well as anything about anything. Make sure you're following my social media accounts, my Facebook fan page, my Twitter, my Instagram, my Etsy, everything and more. It's all down below. And if you like what I do here on this channel and you'd like to help support it, the donation link, as always, is down in the description. Anyway, guys, until next time, bye-bye.